What's up guys, Red here. As you can see here, I am on the Game Awards homepage, and this video is going to mainly be about my Game Awards predictions. A lot of you know the Game Awards is coming up, I believe, on December 6th, the day before Smash Ultimate comes out, and I do have plans on co-streaming that, since I do believe that's allowed. I'm probably going to be co-streaming that as I wait for Ultimate, to release. I got nothing else better to do in those couple of hours beforehand. So I wanted to just run through some of my predictions of what I think might win, because the Game Awards last year was really fun. I don't know if anybody got to check it out. If you didn't, make sure to tune in this year. It's really, really fun. It's a fun time. A lot of reveals go down. DLC and future games are announced, so it's going to be a fun time. With all that said, let's just get straight into my thoughts here. Apologies if I ramble a bit. And I have never seen any of these. This is my first time coming to the nomination page. So let's just work through this stuff together. First here is Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Now, I already know, before even looking at this, I know for a fact 2 games that are on here, and it's probably going to be a 2-game race between those 2 games. And let's see if they are here. God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so both of the games I thought would be in contention for this are here. I have not played many of these games, to be completely honest. I've played Celeste, and that's pretty much about it from these games in particular. But I have watched a lot of their content. I haven't seen much about Assassin's Creed, but I have seen a good bit of God of War, Spiderman, and some Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think this is going to be that close. I honestly think it's just going to Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it's between that and God of War, but I think too many people have been hyping up Red Dead Redemption 2 and how deep and innovative it is with some of the, just the world in general, the world building, and all the characters have all these crazy interactions and all that kind of stuff. I definitely see Red Dead 2 winning. And I think it's pretty much takes care of that, honestly. A lot of these other games are good. Like, I know Spider-Man is supposed to be good. So is Monster Hunter. And I know God of War is supposed to be really good. I've played Celeste. It was pretty good. So I think they all have, a decent chance, but it just seems very top heavy between Red Dead and God of War. So my prediction is going to be Red Dead 2. Okay, and so then next we have Best Ongoing Game, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Now keep in mind, this stuff is, at the end of the day, a popularity contest, because you've got people voting. So I see Destiny 2 here. I do not think that's going to win. Fortnite I see immediately here, and before even seeing the rest of the games, I know how huge and bandwagony Fortnite's community is. So it's probably going to win. No Man's Sky, Overwatch. Yeah, I think Fortnite's going to win because it's simply just going to get the most votes. You're going to have, even little kids voting, I'm sure, for Fortnite. So even though I don't know if it is the best ongoing game, I think it will win the best ongoing game. And that's just that. Moving on, we have Best Game Direction, awarded to a game studio for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Now, this is one of the games I thought about, Detroit Become Human. When I read that, okay, so it's again Red Dead 2, Spider-Man, God of War. So, Best Game Direction, using their criteria, I would say it's probably gonna come down to, again, Red Dead and possibly Become Human. I don't know if they're going to want to keep handing Red Dead Redemption award after award after award. I don't know if they'll go that route, but again, it's like I said, it's a popularity contest, right? So because of that, I think Red Dead 2 again will win this, just because it's a popularity contest. And it's just so huge right now, especially since it just came out too. It's the most recent of these games. It's still fresh in people's mind, I'm pretty sure. So I could easily see people being, oh yeah, it's Red Dead, even if it's not necessarily true. So again, I'm going to go with Red Dead. I think that's what will win for this. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in the game. Detroit again, God of War. So it's a lot of the same games over and over. It's these three repeating: Red Dead, Marvel, and God of War. But for this storytelling, from what I've heard, God of War's story is supposed to be insane. And I think that was the only thing that people were putting it ahead of Red Dead 4, from what I recall. So I would actually go with God of War for this. If that, theory and stuff does hold true, I think God of War will win for this one. Moving on, best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Assassin's Creed, God of War again, Octopath Traveler, okay, that's a new one. Red Dead again, and Return of the Obra Dinn. Gonna be honest, I have no idea what this is. Octopath Traveler is interesting because I did hear a lot of people raving about its art online. I have not played it myself, but it is a game I would be interested in playing. I don't know if it has the fan base though to win something like this. I don't think the game was that popular. I mean, it was decently popular. I saw it around, but in terms of comparing it to like Red Dead 2 and God of War, I don't think that's even close in that realm. So I think this will go to God of War actually. A lot of people like how that game looks. A lot of people like the design, how that game, how they approach that game. So I could see that happening, even though I personally would vote for Octopath Traveler. I really liked how that game looked. But I think God of War will take it. So let's move on to best score music presented by Spotify. Oh, Spotify. Nice. Okay, so for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. And again, we have we've got a new one, Ni no Kuni 2. My friends played that game. I watched some people stream it. I think actually Celeste will win this. Celeste's soundtrack to me was really, really good. It just felt so chill watching people play that game and just playing it myself. The music was just astonishing, honestly. I think it stands a really good chance. And it's a game that I think a lot of people did see. So I don't think there's the popularity issue that some of the other games might face. I think Celeste is fairly popular. So I think it has the backing to actually win this. I think I'll go with Celeste for this. Seems like a solid choice. Best audio design presented by Dolby. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Okay, so we've got Red Dead again, Spiderman, God of War, Forza Horizon 4, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Gonna be honest, I don't particularly care about this award that much, so I'm just going to pick something random. I could see Spider-Man winning this because, again, it is popular. So I'll just go with Spider-Man for that. Best performance awarded to an individual for voice acting, motion, and or performance capture. Okay, so I guess these are the main characters from a bunch of the games. We have, I'm assuming this is the main guy from Detroit Become Human. I don't know for sure. God of War. We have Judge. Yeah, Kratos. We have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And we have Red Dead 2. And Yuri. I know that guy. He's pretty much the only of these guys that I can, put the name and the face to. So, again, this one I don't necessarily care too much about. I think I'll give it to the God of War guy because people freaking love Kratos, and I could see him just getting votes. Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Okay, well, I was just going to say screams Celeste, I think. Life is Strange is a pretty popular series as well. So I can see Life is Strange possibly winning, but I'm going to go with Celeste. I think that sentence just screams Celeste. So Celeste should, I feel like, win this comfortably. To be fair, I have not heard of some of these games, like this Florence. I have no idea what that is. I have heard of The Missing, but I have no idea what Florence is. I'm gonna go with Celeste. I feel like that just screams it. And if you've played Celeste, it's thought-provoking and pro-social meaning or message. Like, that's Celeste. So, best independent game for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Dead Cells is awesome from what I've heard, and there's Celeste again. The Messenger, Return of the Obra Dinn again, and Into the Breach. This is between Celeste and Dead Cells for me, probably. I'm going to go with Celeste again. That's like 3 awards now for Celeste, if my predictions come true. But the game is really, really solid. And this game doesn't even feel like an independent game. So, I think it's going to win for sure. Best mobile game. Okay, well, that's why I've never heard of Florence, because it's a mobile game. For the best game playable on a dedicated mobile device, Donut County. Now, that sounds some real... I don't know. I'm not even trying to play that, to be completely honest. A game like Donut County, I would probably just scroll past immediately. Oh, God. Fortnite's on here, so pack it up, boys. Although PUBG Mobile could give it a run, it's going to be between PUBG Mobile and Fortnite, because Fortnite especially is a bandwagon game. It's the hype train right now still. So Fortnite's probably going to win. Just going to go with that. Best VR/AR game for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Okay, so I've probably not seen any of these. I've seen Beat Saber, actually. Astrobot Rescue Mission, I've never even heard of that. Firewall 0 Hour, I'm not sure what that is. Moss, it looks like you're playing as a rat, with a rat or something. Tetris Effect, I would vote for Tetris Effect myself because I like Tetris. I've never seen any of these outside of Beat Saber, so I'm going to go with Beat Saber because I've seen a ton of people playing that. It seems popular. And that's that. Best action game for the best game in the action genre focused on combat. So we got Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2. Nice one. Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11. I think it's got to be Black Ops here. Because there seems like not enough competition for Black Ops. The Call of Duty fanboys will be on there spamming the vote now button for it. Dead Cells is, again, I believe, an independent game, so it doesn't have the backing, I don't think, to win in this category. Destiny 2, I don't know if it's changed as much with the DLC, but when that game came out, people were hot, they were mad, so I don't know if that's improved over time. I will assume it has, but even so, I don't see it being enough to take down Black Ops 4. Far Cry 5, I didn't play myself, but I know Far Cry is a really huge series. That could have potential to take down Black Ops 4, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be Black Ops 4. Best action-adventure game for the best action-adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Okay, so we've got Odyssey again, God of War, Spiderman, and Red Dead. And Shadow of the Tomb Raider makes an entry. These 3 games in particular have been just dominating everything, it seems. So I think it's got to go to Red Dead, right? Because the same people that vote Red Dead as Game of the Year are probably going to vote it to win this category as well. I can't see Spider-Man passing Red Dead. I can't see Assassin's Creed passing it. So I'm going to go with Red Dead. It just seems like that's what it would be. So we got best role-playing game for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. So Dragon Quest XI, I know, is freaking huge in Japan, which I'm sure they have a vote in this. If they're paying attention or if they care, they might not. So we've got Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni, Octopath Traveler, and Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I have no idea what that is. I have never seen that. So it ain't that. Let's be honest. So I feel like it's a 3-way race between Octopath, Dragon Quest, and Monster Hunter World. Both of these games are massive in Japan. Monster Hunter World and Dragon Quest XI, just the series in general, Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest, are massive in Japan. I feel like there's going to be a giant duke out between these two. I would probably say Monster Hunter is going to get it. I feel like that's more popular in the West than Dragon Quest. I might be a little off with that. I'm just going off the cusp of, my brain. I feel like Monster Hunter would appeal more to people who play in the West because it has a more realistic look. It's a little bit more gritty. This is, of course, more anime-esque. It appeals hugely to Japan and Eastern audience. Not to say that the West doesn't care about this kind of style, because they do, but the West definitely cares more about this kind of style. So I could see definitely more people in the West playing Monster Hunter, and because of that, it's going to be probably Monster Hunter. So best fighting game. Oh baby. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. So we got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Well, this is actually a really tight battle. I honestly believe this is going to be really close in the voting between DBZ and Street Fighter 5. Because the Street Fighter fans are loyal as heck. They ain't going nowhere. You can reset their game as many times as you want. They ain't going nowhere. And DBZ is massive. Both of these two games pulled insane viewership at EVO fighting tournaments. Dragon Ball Z had like 230 or 240,000 viewers, and Street Fighter was not far behind. I'm gonna go with DBZ Fighters because I feel like it appeals to a wider range of audience than Street Fighter does, and a lot of people will vote for DBZ just based off the anime if they come here and see this. Like, I feel like if people come here, they see this, they don't play fighting games, they'll say, oh, Dragon Ball Z, that's cool. So I feel like DBZ just has more of a casual person appeal to it than Street Fighter does. And I feel like it's going to be between those two. I give it to DBZ. Best family game. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Okay, so for family play, Mario Tennis Aces was pretty fun until they got their balancing all, whacked up. Labo, okay, Overcooked 2, Starlink, Super Mario Party. Appropriate for family play, I think that goes to Mario Party, right? That's what the whole game is about, playing with your friends, playing with your family. So I feel like it goes to Mario Party, even though I'm still pissed they didn't make custom lobbies for online play. Whatever. I think this should be a comfortable take for Mario Party. Best strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. So we've got the Banner Saga 3, Battletech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, Valkyria Chronicles 4. Going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know of many of these games outside of this Valkyria Chronicles 4. And that's because someone in my Discord was mentioning Valkyria Chronicles 4. So I'm going to go with Valkyria Chronicles 4 because I don't know any of these games. Honestly. So that's that. Best sports racing game. FIFA 19, Forza, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, Pro Evolution Soccer. Yeah, right. Get it off. Okay, so I actually like sports games. I used to play them a lot. Over the course of my gaming career or, just life or whatever. I've weaned back a bit on them now. I don't know what would win on this because I'm not up to date. I know 2K was under some heavy fire with some garbage they were trying to pull. Mario Tennis Aces was getting a lot of bad feedback as well when their balance patches were all messed up. A lot of people felt like there wasn't enough one-player content. So because of that, I feel like it's going to be FIFA 19 or Forza because both of their communities are, again, extremely loyal. So I'll go with FIFA because it's just the sport that has the most worldwide pull. Like, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. It's really that simple. Best multiplayer game, we got Black Ops 4. Okay, let's get into that. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game or genre. So, outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design. Okay, we got Black Ops 4, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves. I feel like it's Fortnite, right? I mean, outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design. Again, it's a popularity contest. People are going to spam vote Fortnite. They just have the most fans. I feel like anytime I see Fortnite in a category, they're probably going to take that category just because they have so many fans. Best student game. Awarded the best student project created at the high school or college level, because I'm definitely not going to know any of these games. Combat 2018, Dash, Quasar, Jera, Lift, Recharge. I'm gonna go with this because that looks freaking cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but that looks really cool to me. I don't know what's going on here, but that art looks sick. I'm probably gonna actually check what this is right now after this off of this picture alone. So I'm gonna go with that. Lift. That looks cool. Best debut indie game, we got the Donut County again, Florence Moss, The Messenger, Yoku's Island Express. Well, since this has popped up like 3 times now, I'm going to go with this. Probably this. Florence. Sure. Don't know anything about those games. Alright, so best esports game. Now we're getting to something I know about. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. We have CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch. For those who don't know, I'm a huge League of Legends fan. I've been playing the game for like 4 years now, so I would definitely go with League of Legends. The content like that Riot Games provides is out of this world in terms of skin releases, character releases, trailers, especially this year in particular. They've done a whole bunch of stuff. They've reworked the game to a certain extent with how it works. So they've had their Worlds tournament, which broke, records for how many people were watching. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with League on this. I don't think it's close. Fortnite, I guess, could potentially contend against it, but I think League will probably scrape this one out. Best esports player, presented by Omen by HP. The esports player judged to be the most outstanding performer in 2018, irrespective of game. So we've got Sonic Fox, Tokido, Uzi, Simple, and I don't know this dude, but he looks like an Overwatch guy. I think this is an Overwatch team. Joe Knock. So for those who don't know, this Sonic Fox is a fighting game player in the fighting game community. So is Tokido, mainly he's more known for Street Fighter. Uzi is a League of Legends player. His team dominated the year, winning almost everything. And he's the best player by far on that team. Simple, I believe, is CSGO, maybe? I think that sounds familiar. And then, like I said, this guy's an Overwatch player. To me, this is obviously Sonic Fox. If it was, following this criteria. This dude is insane. If you guys don't know about Sonic Fox, you should definitely look him up. He's a really good dude. He wins literally freaking everything. Like, he's won tournaments at so many different fighting games. He's won Mortal Kombat tournaments. He's won Dragon Ball Z Fighter tournaments. He's won Skullgirls tournaments. This guy has won so many tournaments in so many different games. It's crazy. Like, just his talent. He's actually insane. And he does a lot of, giving back to the community as well. So it's like, it should be Sonic Fox. I'm voting in my mind for Sonic Fox, and I'm going to say Sonic Fox wins, just hoping that people actually give this guy some credit. Moving on, we have Best Esports Team. The esports team judged to be the most outstanding for performance in 2018, inclusive of multi-team organizations. We've got Astralis from CSGO, Cloud9 from League of Legends, Fnatic from League of Legends, London Spitfire from Overwatch, and OG from Dota 2. Not gonna lie, don't know too much about Dota. I don't know what they've done in particular. I know these guys, it says right there, they won the Overwatch League. I already knew that this was the team that won. Fnatic and Cloud9 both made super deep runs in Worlds for League of Legends. And they're like the furthest that Western teams have made it since, you know, forever, pretty much. Excluding Season 1 when it didn't count. So it could be either of these because, like I said, League is such a big scene. CSGO, I'm not so sure. But the thing about it is it's the esports team judged to be the most outstanding for performance in the whole of 2018. In the entirety of 2018, Cloud9 didn't do anything outside of the World Championship. So I don't think it's them. Astralis, I don't actually know what they've done. They've got a trophy here. I don't know what that means. CSGO has multiple majors. I'm not sure if they just like won one major. Did they win 2 or more? So I'm gonna go with Fnatic because their organization is huge. Like so many people know of Fnatic. Not even just in League. I think the Fnatic fans from other games will just see Fnatic, the name, and just vote for them. So I'm gonna go with that. Best esports coach, we've got Reapered from Cloud9. I don't know who this guy is. He's Origin, OG, or whoever these guys are. I'm assuming from the Dota 2 team. Zonic from Astralis. We've got Dylan Falco from Fnatic. Yamato Cannon from Team Vitality, another League coach. And we've got YNK. No idea who this is. I don't really care about this too much. I'm not sure how many people that are going to be voting here watch esports. If I could get a general more grasp of that, I'll go with Reaper because a lot of people like him because he makes memes and he likes to troll. So I'll go with that. Best esports event, we've got E-League Major Boston 2018, and this was when Cloud9 CSGO, this CSGO Major, I believe this is when they won. I was watching it. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty freaking hype. Not gonna lie, I don't even play CSGO or even watch it, but it was pretty hype because I think not many NA North American teams win in CSGO, and they actually pulled it off. So people were like going crazy, and it was like a really close game too. So that's what made people just even more excited. EVO 2018, like I said, EVO is the most prestigious, the largest fighting game tournament in the entire world. League of Legends World Championships, as I said earlier, broke records for the amount of viewers they had watching it. Overwatch League Grand Finals, I don't think it's going to be that. And I think this is the Dota one. I don't think it's going to be that either. Doesn't really say anything like for like how the sentence is. Best esports event. A lot of people have seen the League of Legends KDA girls, you know, K-pop song video. I think people are going to vote for that League of Legends World Championship just based off of that. And like I said, it broke the record for the most viewed esports event. So I'm going to go with League here. But I could also see EVO winning as well, or CSGO. They were all really good. So I could see either one of the three winning. Best esports host. I'm not going to know most of these people because I don't watch a ton of the other esports to know their names offhand. I know Shocks, she's not going to win, so it's probably going to be one of the other guys. Picked, I don't know, this guy, Anders. I feel like I know his name. If that's how, I think I've heard this guy's name. I'm not sure what he commentates, but I've heard the name Anders. I think I'm going to go with him. Best esports moment. C9 comeback win in Triple OT versus FaZe. Is that winning the major? I think that might be winning the major. I'm not sure though. I know the game did go to crazy overtime, the one they did. It says E-League though, so maybe not. G2 beating RNG. This is a massive, massive upset. For those who don't know about League, this was insane. This happening is like the magnitude of this happening. This team was one of the team favorites coming into the World Championship, and this team had no place beating them at all, and they stepped it up and won. This picture is also outdated. This is actually kind of awkward because these two guys are not, actually 3 of these guys are not even on the team anymore when this happened. So this shows, to a certain degree, it shows how little they care about esports, I feel like, in a way, because this is not even the current team that did it. That's just me nitpicking, I guess. KT versus IG base race, this was an insane moment. OG's massive upset of LGD. I don't know much about Dota 2. And Sonic Fox side switch against Goichi and DBZ. So this is really funny, but it's not really the best moment. It was good, though. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. I would vote for... I think I might vote for Sonic Fox side switch just because of how hilarious it was. So yeah, I'll go with that. Content creator of the year, it's going to be Ninja no matter who's on this list, guys. Ninja has too many fans. Although he has been bleeding fans lately because of some controversial stuff he's been doing. So, there he is. And, oh yes, Pokimane. So, I'm going to just stick with Ninja. I think he still has way too many fans to be topped, especially by these guys. So, yeah, I'll go with Ninja. If not, it's probably Poki. And that brings us to the end of the predictions. It's going to be fun for me to look back and see and track, what of my predictions actually came true. Some of them I actually do care about. A chunk of them I didn't, though. So yeah, it's just going to be fun to track them. Like I said, I will be streaming the Game Awards the night before Smash Ultimate drops. So if you're not doing anything, feel free to stop by. We can watch it together. It should be a fun time. The Game Awards is really fun. And we can keep track of how accurate or inaccurate my predictions were. So, thanks for watching. I will have, if anybody has made it to this point in the video, I will have another cool Smash video coming out for you guys. I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow or the day after, but it's going to be a really interesting one, a really cool one. So, keep your eyes out for that. Thanks for watching. This has been Red. Hit the subscribe with the notifications on if you want to see more of my content in the future. Leave a comment down below about anything you think will happen in the Game Awards if you like this kind of stuff. Who do you think is going to win any of this stuff? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.